Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from GuitarLessons365.com. Today we're going to learn how to play the keyboard solo and jump on the guitar. So, yep, this is pretty quick. So it's on keyboard, so it's a lot easier to play fast on a keyboard. So, but these are just basic arpeggios. It's not that hard to memorize. It's not that long. We have a little bit of some legato kind of arpeggios, and then we have some sweeps, which we'll take a look at. So let's just start here. We're going to start here on the pulling off from 10 to 7 on the high E string. Standard tuning, by the way. So 10 to 7, and then the 8th fret on the B string. Now that's the pattern. I pick it with an upstroke on the first string, and then a downstroke on the second string. Now that's a pattern we do for all these shapes. So it's a 3-note lick just taken for the different arpeggios, and I always go up, pull, down. All right, so you do it twice there. Now the same lick, but the notes are going to be pulling off from 12 to 8, and then rolling that first finger over to the 8 on the B string. Back down to the first arpeggio 3 times, then take it down 2 frets 3 more times. So we have this all together. All right, now those 4 arpeggios, you repeat that exactly, so it's done twice. All right, now we're gonna kind of getting down the neck here, a little bit big stretches. We're gonna pull off. You're gonna do pull off from 7 to 3 on the high E string over to this 3rd string on the B. So do that twice. Then up to the arpeggio we just did, pulling off 8 to 5 to 6 there, so on the B string. Then you just do it once here, then once up 2 more frets, and then back down to where we just came from, twice here, and then twice at the first arpeggio. All right, so it's kind of like you got to memorize how many times these are played. Like these first section I showed was this first arpeggio was played twice, then twice for the next one, then 3 times, then 3 times. And you repeated all of that, and then we did twice starting on this one. Once, once, then twice, twice. All right, now pretty much the 3rd section sounds like this. All right, so we're starting here with that big stretch here. It's probably the hardest part of it here. Is pulling off from 5 to 1 over to the 1 on the beat. Do that twice, then move it up 2 frets. Do it once, back down, once. Then back up to the 3rd fret once. I'm gonna start flying around here. Now we're gonna be playing everything once, really. That 8-5 arpeggio, 8-5, 6 arpeggio once, 2 frets up once. So we have this. back to the 8 and 5, back to the 10 7, and then it back down at the 8 5 6. So we have this. No, it's a lot to memorize. You might have to watch it through a few times here, but we have. All together so far? All right, now we get to the sweep licking part of this. Sweep licking, there you go. Sweep picking. So we have, now how am I picking this? 12 on the G, 13 on the B, and then 10 on the high E. All the downstroke. Then an upstroke on the 15th fret on the high E. You're gonna pick that and pull off back to that 10. Then an upstroke on the 13, again on the B on the way back up. And then you repeat that lick. All right, so he does it, he keeps pausing in this solo. So we have that sweep done a few times. And he ends on the G string, just that 12th fret, then he does that again. Back on this, ending on this note. Then he does it again a third time. And the last time, instead of just stopping on the G, he goes through the arpeggio slow. So he just goes through the arpeggio a lot slower. And then we have this little. All right, so we have that's 5 7 9 on the G, then 5 7 9 again, making it all the way up to the 8 on the B string. Then roll from 5 on the G to 5 on the B. Then back to the 5 on the G, 7, then pick it and slide up to 9, and then 5. All right, so let me play through this whole thing at a nice kind of slow to moderate tempo so you can put it all together. Here we go. Now keep in mind when you're playing along with that slow part, I didn't do the exact amount of times there. It's really kind of twice as many as I just did there. I was just trying to do it really slow, but still kind of stick with the timing of it. So it just did it at kind of half speed. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed it. This is definitely a challenge, taking stuff off of keyboard or other instruments always is, but it actually works pretty well and it's not that difficult to get up to speed once you get the hang of those patterns. All right, I'll see you again soon for guitarlessons365.com. Bye-bye.